Good morning. Good morning. Is it time to get ready for school?
Sunny guy.
Is that a good mum? Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Good job. Here, put your backpack on, please. Thank you. On your arm. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog, or welcome to our channel. If you guys are new here, this is the first video you're clicking on, welcome. Thank you for following, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. I wanted to show you guys a little bit of a school morning routine for Skylar May. She does not have school every day. She's in an introductory to kindergarten program right now, so she's only going for a few hours 2 days a week, and today is one of those days. So I got up, got the kids ready, and now we are heading out to drop her off. All right, little Miss Skylar May is dropped off at school. I always get myself Starbucks in the morning on school mornings. It's just part of my routine. I usually get an iced chai latte, but I need some extra caffeine this morning, so. Can I get an iced cinnamon dolce latte?
646 down here for you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too. This is what I get for trying new things at Starbucks, because this tastes nasty. It's one of those things that's meant to stay a hot drink, not an iced drink. It sounded really good. I've gotten a cinnamon dolce latte before, not iced, and it was amazing. This, not so much. So stick to what you know. I should have got my iced chai, but I'm gonna drink it, and it's gonna get me caffeinated, so. But after we drop Skylar May off at school and I do my Starbucks run and we get back home, I see if I can get away with putting little man down. He is getting so good at sitting up on his own. We are gonna have a crawler like literally any day now, which is why I wanted to start the vlogs back up. It may not seem like we've taken a break, but I literally haven't actually vlogged in a long time, since Mother's Day, which it is now June 4th, so that was quite a few weeks ago. It feels way out of my routine than what I'm usually used to doing. And he's been so close to crawling and getting closer and closer every day. I'm like, I gotta turn on the camera tomorrow and vlog, because these are moments I don't want to miss and moments that I want to capture to have forever to look back on. We've also been watching Little Bear. I love Little Bear. He's not even watching it. It's on for me because, like I said, I love Little Bear. I'm trying to force my kids to love it as well. But I'm gonna do a 10-second tidy. I like to come home and kind of tidy up, make Skylar's bed, our bed, do the laundry and dishes if need be. Laundry's good right now, but the dishwasher definitely needs to be unloaded and then reloaded with the dishes in the sink. And then I'm gonna get little man some breakfast, because he's been loving food like so much. And he's so different than Skylar May was when she was this age and when she started eating. They just have so many differences that we're noticing. It's crazy. I don't know if it's because she was a girl and he's a boy and they're just different, but he's just so different. He's definitely our wild child. And he also loves the animals. He's obsessed with Georgia and Rain. He just loves both of the pets so much. Rowan's favorite thing to have right now is bananas. He's not a fan of strawberries. He likes strawberries in moderation if they're not super sour, but banana hands down is his favorite. He's not a fan of avocado either, and he's okay with carrots and sweet potatoes or yams. So I've just got like a third of a banana that I'm mashing up in his bowl with a fork. With Skylar, we blended everything until it was like a very fine puree, and she still gagged so much on her food. I don't know if it was a consistency or texture thing, but we just mash things up for Rowan. Like, the rule of thumb that I'm going with right now is if it's mashable, he can have it and it's safe for him to have. So that's what we're doing. And when we give him food, we're just mashing it up. We did introduce these foods to him, mixed in a little bit with his rice cereal for a little while, and when we know he's good with something, then we'll just give it to him by itself without being mixed in with the rice cereal, depending on what it is. Sometimes I still like to add a bit of rice cereal to like his carrots and his yams just to fill him up a little bit more. So I'm gonna go put him in his bumbo and give him his breakfast. You love banana, hey? Yeah. Literally mouth it. That was a big bite. I've also started to try to teach him sign language. We tried to do it with Skylar, but it never really stuck. But right now I'm trying to teach him more and then all done, because my nephew learned it when he was around Rowan's age, maybe a few months older. And it was just the cutest thing ever. Yeah, and then we'll teach you please. He's just staring at me. It's like, come on, Mom, where's the banana? For a while when we started feeding him, he had to have his own spoon. Otherwise, he would get so upset. We called it his therapy spoon. He was just practicing feeding himself. We also do give him little sips of sterile, so water that's been boiled and cooled down in the fridge, in between like bites, just to help wash down some food. But we don't give him a ton, because I know babies aren't supposed to have a ton of water. They don't need it if you're feeding them formula or breast milk. And I always end up breastfeeding him after his meals as well, unless he's like super full and doesn't want it. But because I'm still breastfeeding, that's like his drink. So we just give him, like I said, literally a couple sips of water in between bites, depending on what he's eating and if he needs it. Do you want more? 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 Rowan, do it. School mornings are hard for the little man because he usually goes down for a nap around this time. Like any other day, he would be going down for a nap right now. But because Skylar's only at school for a couple of hours before we go and pick her up, I can't really put him down for a nap and then wake him up, feed him, and then, I mean, I could, but it just wouldn't be fun for him, because I've learned my lesson by trying to do that, and it just doesn't work, because in the morning he usually goes down for oh, sorry, did the spoon hit your tooth? I heard that. You're okay. You're okay. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. I'll be careful next time, okay? What was I saying? Mom brain. So by the time I get home, I really only have like an hour and 45 minutes, maybe 2 hours before I go and pick her up. And obviously I feed him and stuff when we get home too, and we're just doing other things. So I try to keep him up the whole time, and then usually he falls asleep when we leave to go and pick her up in the truck, and then wakes up as soon as we get home, because that's just how Rowan is. And then I'll always put him down for a proper nap when we get home. And then I can decompress with Skylar after her morning at school, which is kind of nice. But if you're a mom, you know your routines, especially in the mornings, are always changing. Always changing. All right, so I just made some of my rustic bread dough mix off camera. I figured you guys have seen me make this enough times, but we were getting low on our bread, and I'm getting back into making bread after a very long lull after having Rowan, and it feels good. So we have our dough rising. We're gonna let it rise for 3 hours before we whack that in the oven. Okay, we got back home a little while ago. I managed to put Rowan down for a proper nap. I hope he sleeps because he really hasn't been lately. He's pushing through another tooth on the bottom, and with being on like some solids now, I think he's getting like some tummy upset. But we went and picked up Skylar from school, came home, she had some lunch. We winded down a little bit and have just been chillaxing inside where it's cool because it is so hot outside. I feel like spring came and went in the blink of an eye, literally, and summer is right around the corner. But in our little corner of the world, it is already summer because it is so hot. It was 21 yesterday and it is 18 outside right now. But because you guys are seeing this on or after Father's Day, I wanted to show you guys the little gifts that I got and I'm going to be making for my papa, my dad, and Chris from the kids for Father's Day because I thought they were so freaking cute. We still have to finish them. There are these little signs that say best daddy ever, hands down, and then it says love, and you sign the kids' names. And right where it has this big open space, because it says like best daddy ever, hands down, it's supposed to be like painted handprints. So I'm gonna do one handprint for Rowan and one handprint for Skylar, and then sign their names on the bottom. And then I got two that say the same thing, except they look a little different, and they say best papa ever, hands down, and then love, where you can sign the name on the bottom. So one for my papa, one for my dad that says papa as well, because obviously it's from the kids. And then one for Chris that says best daddy ever. So I think I'm going to do Skylar May's handprints while Rowan is sleeping, just because I feel like that would be a little bit less chaotic. And then I'll do Rowan's later, and then I can go set them out in the sun to dry. But I'm gonna get some paint and a paintbrush and do Skylar May's handprints on these three signs. Okay, I know this may seem really plain to some people, but I'm just gonna do black and white because I think that would look cute. So I'm gonna do Skylar's hand with the black and Rowan's with the white, I think. I'm gonna do her right hand because she actually burnt her hand the other day on the stove. It's kind of a long story, but to sum it up, I had just given her her melatonin before bed, and I was on my way to put her to bed and realized she was looking for something in the fridge. So I was like, okay, I'll get you a snack and then I'll put you to bed. And I heard her kind of like drop her tablet out of nowhere and say ow, and then by the time I turned around she had kind of backed away and I could see tears pooling in her eyes and she was holding her hand. And then I put two and two together and realized that she had just touched the hot element on the stove, and our stove has a glass top, so when you turn the stove off it says the surface is hot, but it's not red or anything. I don't know what made her want to touch it, but she touched it and it all happened very fast. 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I think I was up with her until, and it was just not fun because her being so distressed and upset was waking up Rowan, and then I would have to leave her to go put him back down. And Chris was here to help, but when she's that upset, she just only wants her mom. And with Rowan breastfeeding and him being tired and wanting to go down, he only wanted his mom. It was just one of those things. I'm not going to use that hand to paint on, even though it's healing quite well. I'll show you guys what it looks like now. Can I see your hand? So she's got those little, it was the 3 fingers there. Anyways, I'm going to open these signs and put her handprint on them. I just have you guys on the deep freeze. We're gonna do handprints on these signs, okay? Okay, Mommy's gonna paint your hand, okay? Can you turn it over and hold it flat? As flat as you possibly can. Now that I'm putting this paint on her hand, it almost looks, I mean, it's Crayola paint, so it's not super good quality paint by any means. But it's kind of looking like it's going to be a super light brown. So we'll just see. Put it down right like that. Okay. Good job. Okay, now lift it off. Up. Good job. It almost looks green. Good job, Skylar. Now we're gonna do it again 2 more times, okay? There we go. Oh, good job. Okay, hand up. Good job. Do daddies. Okay. And we're gonna put your hand there. Yep. Oh, good job, Sky. There, you did a good job. Okay, I just have them set out to dry on Chris's boat in the sun, but they turned out so cute. We ended up having to redo both of these because as soon as I walked away after she did them to clean up, I should have known, she just went over and went like this to both of them. So thankfully, you wouldn't even be able to tell that we had to completely wipe them off and then redo them. I think this one probably turned out the best. Also, my dad gave us a pot of marigolds and they are growing. I hope they bloom and actually turn out and fill up this whole pot. I think there's going to be a space over here because it looked like this one maybe didn't make it, but these ones are thriving. They do need a little bit of water by the looks of it. I'm just using Skylar May's watering can because it was easily accessible and I don't want to wake up Rowan from his nap by opening the shed because it's kind of loud. And the window to the bedroom is right there. I don't know who made these, but I found the cutest little Bluey ambiance videos. It's like Bluey doing cute and cozy little things. We were watching another one this morning where she was studying, and there's just a ton of them. There's a ton of them on YouTube. What is the person's channel name? Flow Lo-Fi Beats. Like, how cute is that? And they just play like cute lo-fi cozy music. Did you have a good nap for the first time in like weeks? Oh, it's fine. Where's Dad? Is Daddy home? Hi. We decided to go on an impromptu drive. Just
Vlogging on there or what?
Yeah, I am.
Nice.
I know. Where are you going? Oops. Where are you going, bud? Rowan. Hi, come here. Come here, babies. Come this way. Come forward. He's really good at going backwards, and he's really good at turning himself around. Where are you going? Are you blowing bubbles? And he likes to plank. What are you doing? You're off the carpet. You're up off the carpet. Oh, Rowan. Like, it looks like he's trying to stand up. You're ridiculous. Oh, are you so big already? I can't with you. You're too big. We got back home a while ago and I could not be bothered to cook, so we ordered Chinese food. And that is on its way shortly, and I am actually super excited for it. And it's funny that the one time that I vlog, I am ordering food, but it's just turned out to happen that way. because I've been really good at cooking and meal planning. I have a whole thing in our bedroom and I do it every single week, and takeout was not one of the meal plans for this week. He also just thinks he can just walk. But excuse me, sir, you cannot. You cannot. And he just flings himself around everywhere. He's literally crazy. You're crazy. You want to show them your teethers? Ugh. Are you vlogging? Say hi, guys. I'm tired, but I'm not going to sleep because I got 2 teeth coming in the bottom. Whoa. Did you see that? Literally just twisted him around like it was nothing. Himself. Never stops moving. He did this in my belly too, for the record, so. Whoa. Jeez Louise. Scott and May is just having some chicken strips and fries, and then we are going to start her bed and bath routine, her bath and bed routine. And I'm going to try to get him down again. I'm just trying to burn out all his extra energy before. Look at those TVs. Look at those TVs. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, so it is the next day. I forgot to end the vlog last night. Bedtime routines have been rough lately with a teething baby. It feels like everything's going good and smoothly, and then I get him down, and as soon as I get Skylar down, he wakes up screaming or crying and then does not want to go back down, but he's so overtired. So that's why I had to lay with him in bed last night until he fell asleep. And then I just ended up going to bed myself. But I wanted to end the vlog and also show you guys, obviously I didn't finish the handprints yesterday because Chris came home from work earlier than expected. So I just did them and finished them now and got them all dried up outside in the sun. And let me tell you, trying to get handprints with my 6-month-old was a task and a half. I did the white and the white wasn't showing up at all. This is like Crayola paint, so it's really not good quality paint whatsoever. By the way, little man's just basically crawling around the kitchen right now. We're just about to go pick up some groceries, but let me show you guys the handprints. One of them turned out really, really good, and the other two, you can definitely tell they're handprints. So this is one. This is another one. And this is honestly the best one. It's so stinking cute. I mean, all of them are so cute, and it's still gonna be a really cute little memento to have of the kids for my dad, my papa, and Chris. But yeah, somehow Chris's turned out like the most smudged. This one's not that bad, and this one's definitely the best. How freaking cute. And it makes Skylar's hand look so big because Rowan's is so small. It's like 6 months and pretty much 6 years, which is just crazy. I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog. If you did, make sure to give it a like and make sure you subscribe for more content like this. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers. I cannot even believe that those words are coming out of my mouth, but they are, and it's true. I gotta wrangle up the kids and go pick up some groceries, but I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.